Hey everybody, surprise, I'm back again. Quickly, well, quite quickly after the last upload. As I say, this just come back into my mind. Shout out to the person that originally sent me the full footage of this um, police stop, aka clearly orchestrated in the midst of the madness of the orchestrated BS that was, of course, George Floyd. Of course, remember George Perry Floyd equals 201, and that was like, was it 201 weeks after the French boy that got, did he get killed as well? I'm sure he got killed. I'm sure they knelt on his neck. Excuse me. But again, we spoke about Eric Garner again yesterday or the day before in one of my videos briefly. Again, all of this in this community we've covered a bazillion times. Again, I'm not going to go over any numbers with this quick entry today. Again, I do have a huge playlist for the time of what all the madness with the stuff that was going on in the midst of George Floyd in 2020 ongoing, and of course with the latest recent madness of Tyree Nichols. And yeah, I just wanted to show, if you don't pick up on some of the obvious stuff, to give you a notion of, okay, hold on, is this hold on, is there something else going on here? This is how they have you up, yeah, subliminally molding your minds, grooming your minds, again, just to be assertive to BS, emotional to BS, yeah. And something else I was going to say now, flipping forgot. Oh man. Anyway, point is, unfortunately, as we already know, it would be great for the masses to wake up, but again, the assertiveness is never going to be where it needs to be. I mean, at the rate with excuse me, at the rate with what's going on, with what is going on, with what's happening and stuff like that, it is just from one thing to the next, or things, obviously going on simultaneously in the Jesuit Order matrix, or yeah, the Jesuit Hood matrix. Jesuit Order Hood matrix. Again, we've got another Jesuit Hood classic. Another certified. Excuse me. me go back. Me put the brakes on. You start that one again. Another Jesuit Hood certified classic. Yeah. When it comes to so many of these situations, yes, shit can happen organically sometimes, but so much of this stuff in the arena is like literally 80-90% it's always the gang, but then you always have to think about, even the ones that aren't organic, is it even organic? Because you've got to think about what's been happening internally on the minds of the people, how they've been structuring your brain to think and be. So even though it might be organic, is it really organic? Because the root cause of a lot of people's thinking, of course, you've got to take responsibility, but just understand the layers of what's going on here, attacking your being and your mind state. Yeah, again, aka, hence why the masses are under the most heavy-duty mind schism, MK Ultra, known to mankind. Now, again, all of this I've said a bazillion times before, so I'm trying to not over talk on sidebar, even though I need to set up, the premise, if you may, while I'm sidebarring a little synopsis of shit in totality. So if you didn't catch this one, I'm going to give you a quick dub play, because it just come back into my mind, and I said to myself, you know what, I'm going to have to make a quick video again. I'm going to have to. I have to do it, because this is just fucking outrageous. Now, when this situation took place, I should have put the music on, but I'm going to hit play in a second anyway. So basically, two athletes here, yeah. Again, they were under, I don't know about now, but at the time they were under Linford Christie, excuse me. Linford Christie, another old school runner. He was around the time of, what was he, Ben Johnson? Yeah. Who was the other one? That lady, Flo something, can't remember her name now. She used to have the long ass nails. Anyway, Linford Christie, I mean, all the numbers that tie in. Again, we're not going to go through any numbers today. We're just going to quickly show just a quick clip, and then I'm going to give you the dub play if you didn't catch the dub play. Also, before we continue, check out the new movie. Call Me Kinfolk put up a video yesterday. He did a live stream, but he put it on private straight after he did the live stream. If you haven't seen the new 2023 House Party, which is one big ritual from start to finish. Oh my god, there is so much symbolic ritualism and them telling you blatantly what goes on. You know, probably throwing a couple of, how would you say it, like a curveball, a couple of ones there. Probably two minor curveballs, probably. But then there's going to be a whole another 10, 20, you know, of okay, yeah, they ain't lying about that shit. You know what I mean? It's just, oh my god. And when I say the curveball, I'm not talking about cloning either, by the way. If you think that you probably, I mean, I'm not somebody that digs into the cloning part, like, you know, to decode and stuff, but these people love to put stuff blatantly in your face. And if you don't think that you haven't seen a human clone before, I guarantee you have. I can bet my life on it. Trust me. These people like to be, you know, outlandish and brazen right in your face. Yeah, they get off on it. Yeah, because remember, they need to always double check how dumbed down and sleepy are these people. Just like with what we're going to segue back into here, which is the purpose of this whole quick short upload. Probably be about another 5 minutes, no more than 10, say about 7 minutes. Yeah, 6 minutes in. And so again, all the numbers line up perfectly. Again, if you do it all, if you've learned and applied, or you already know it and you haven't done it, as I've already done, again, my other channels are on private at the minute with loads of playlists and uploads from myself and those in the community, really tearing this thing to shreds. Oh, and another dub play like with George Floyd, and there was another one that happened, but basically the like the family law guy, who, whatever his class is, whatever his title is, he's into the law, whatever, yeah, you know, solicitor, law. Basically, Ben Crump is his name, right? You can Google Ben Crump. Just write in Prince Hall of Freemasons, or write Boule, Boule, yeah. And of course, I don't think you have to have the hyphen above the E, because obviously, without it, it's actually, that would pronounce it Boule, yeah, rather than Boule. Anyway, if you go through Prince Halls of Freemasons, oh my god, if you Google that and you go through the Prince Hall of Freemasons, basically you'll see him probably, you know, the 20th down, the 20th, you know, Boule Freemasonic Greek candidate is Ben Crump. So again, he was helping the family of who again? George Floyd. He was helping another one. I wouldn't be surprised if he's helping this family, Tyree Nichols' family. Yeah. Anyway. Let's just play this. Again, fair use. Again, journalism, fair use, documenting, etc., etc.
Look at this. Look at this. I'm outside my house.
The driver of this car says at this moment he's being targeted for being black.
Is Negro 32 3 minutes 2 second video? I remember Tyree Nichols' police video came out yesterday on the 27th of January. Again, racism 27, race equals 27, and of course these people are all about being ritualistic. Ritual equals 27. Again, not arbitrary, not random, yeah? So again, I'm sure Negro equals 32. Anyway.
He complies and leaves his Mercedes. His partner, the Team GB athlete Bianca Williams, is filming in the back along with their baby.
Wait, he didn't do anything!
By the way, there is a longer video I was trying to look for where it shows a tiny bit of the driving, maybe about 15-20 seconds of the driving, with her filming it from the back seat, and of course, you know, the police tailing them, you know, and then getting them to pull over. You might get a little piece extra in here, but we'll just watch it and then we'll see.
As Miss Williams and her partner are eventually handcuffed.
Ritual 27. Look how many comments is there. Of course, that could be organic.
He goes on to accuse the Metropolitan
Well,
Police of racial
Wouldn't surprise me, obviously, if they cap the comments somehow, you know, because those behind the scenes, they can do extra shit, right?
violence and acting violently.
It was a scary ordeal, and I can't even bring myself to watch the video back because my heart just, like, it breaks every time, and it makes me want to cry, to be honest. I feel that we were targeted, and mainly Ricardo, and because of the colour of his skin, and because we were driving a nice car. And
Was you targeted to aid the madness of, you know, what they like to put in the reality, right? The gang, whether it's terrorism, racism, you know, C19, you know, and a bazillion other things that I could say. You know what I mean? Are you there just to, like, is that why you was targeted via the Jesuit Order to put out this type of propaganda? Again, propaganda 48, race war equals 48. Anywho,
it was
also police, people, order, society, masonry, secrecy, again, order, and also CORONA equals 33. Again, race war equals 33. Again, 33 degrees in Freemasonic, you know, degrees of Freemasonry.
In 4 seconds of them parking up, they were out of the van, batons ready,
ready
and
to break the glass.
yeah,
as well.
screaming, shouting, get out the car, trying to force the door open. So when they see a young black person in one of those cars,
Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, I got to forward it, because, you know, you just heard that same type of bullshit. Like, when are people going to be actually speaking what you need to be speaking and fortifying and being against the grain of the madness? Like, why is there so many people readily available to help the madness? Rhetorical, obviously. And then why is there so many those that don't realize that they're helping the system because they haven't upgraded their thought processing? Of course, I'm talking about just in general, the zombies, the lemmings, the, you know, the Zombieland variants, the NPCs. Again, of course, big part of that's rhetorical, but it's just like, come on, man. You lot are just fast asleep, drawing a whirl of Z's out your head top. When I mean a whirl. And it's so sad to see. Incredible, it's sad, it's funny, it's annoying. You know, it's many things, but at least I can be alleviated from the madness just from understanding how the madness is put together. You know what I mean? I was learning how to alleviate myself from before I found this type of knowledge. Again, I'm not new to understanding some of the stuff that's going on in the world via the you-know-who's, Illuminati, Freemasonic shit. I've been an early bloomer. But this is just, I thought this was the cherry on top to wake people up, as I've said a bazillion times. You know, these people are all about broadcasting spells, north, east, west and south. Of course, news. You know, and it's just like, oh, you lot just love the rubbish. As I say, you know, it's almost like, oh, you know, oh, we got another one to go on march for. Let's dress up and, you know, write some bullshit on a little, you know, whatever sign you're gonna have, or get T-shirts printed. You know what I mean? You can go and dress up. You can have assertiveness for all that type of shit. But no assertiveness for each one teach one for all those that have come across this information but haven't relayed it on. This information, simple information, should be so viral. But that's what I'm saying. More than likely, the reason why, you know, I don't want to go into all of this part of it, all that other, you know, what people will say, oh, Zach's a gatekeeper, he's paid to do it. My point is, fuck all of that, whether he is or he isn't. Yeah. My point is, it's one big psychology test. Yeah. And you arseholes still ain't getting it. And the ones that are getting it somewhat, you're too quick to still be bickering in-house. Now, I'm not saying that you can't pull up certain stuff to say and speak about. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, how the fuck have you still not got fortified? Obviously rhetorical. You know, again, why is Zach still alive? Shut up. Oh, because he's a paid agent. Shut the fuck up. I don't care whether he is one or isn't, to be fair. My point is, what are you doing with the information? And you don't know, like, you know, 1% of that, you know, out of 100 may have, you know, oh, let me mirror some videos, or took it on board to put out information. Anyway, just have to forward that bullshit. Ah, because of my skin. Shut up. You're just putting out that same bullshit frequency.
Officers witnessed a vehicle with blacked out windows that was driving suspiciously, including driving on the wrong side of the road. They indicated for it to stop, but it failed to do so. The driver initially refused to get
He was saying you didn't drive on the wrong side of the road.
I didn't drive on the wrong side of the road. You can see how these roads are. They're single lane roads. And
Again, I bet you didn't. If he was driving on the other side of the road, and even if as I say, orchestrated or not, why aren't we getting the, you know, public Freedom Act of Information or some type of shit? Why aren't we seeing that? Can we see on the day at the time? Yeah? Can we at least see that? Or is it just some bullshit narrative? Just like, shit, what was the other one that just come into my mind? It just slipped away. What was the other fucking one? Oh man, what was the one that just come into my mind? Shit. So many of these narratives are just such bullshit. What was the one I was thinking of? Flipping hell. Excuse me, what was the narrative? Let me put you on pause for a second. Ah, fuck it, I can't think of what it was. But anyway, so many of these stories. Oh, that was the one as I unpaused it. That was the one. So in Croydon, as I already broke down a bazillion times, playlist on my hidden channel that I'll resurrect, fire up the cylinders, maybe this weekend or next week. But imagine, they say that a suspect that was probably somewhat known to the police, of course, yeah, they frisked him, they patted him down, yeah. I don't know if they found ammunition or, but anyway, but they didn't find what I'm about to say. And how did this, how is this even possible? So they take the person into the police suite headquarters to, you know, process the situation or whatever. He's handcuffed, the guy, right? How is he magically taking out a gun after he's been frisked, put into whatever vehicle to be taken to the police station, waiting to be processed, yeah? And then he magically pulls out a gun, shoots Matt Ratana, again, Matt Ratana 54, again, terrorism 54. There was a load of 54s and 63s, again, the guy's from Sri Lanka. I mean, again, terrorism 54, all the 63s is in there. Again, his name equals 63 or 54 or both. Sri Lanka or Sri Lankan 63, 54. All that type of shit, yeah? Not to mention I had a bombing in Sri Lanka. I don't think it was the same year, but if you do it from the date of April 21st to when this situation happened in September, whenever it was, you know, you get 5 months, 4 days. But my point is, what I'm getting to is, in the newspaper, imagine they gave you like cartoon CGI type stills for imagery to say, oh, you know, like some comic, okay, that supposedly happened here, and they're pointing out and showing you, and then they give you another picture, another frame, so to speak, and another one, probably give you about how many whatever pictures. My point is, can we see the CCTV footage, please? Like, what the flying fuck is going on? We shouldn't even have to be even thinking about to ask that. That should be instantly in the fucking accessible. Hit play on YouTube, boom, there it is. Or from one of their outlets, you know, for news. Huh? All bullshit. Easy to see through. Only a true dunce under that heavy duty mind control. Only a true dunce breed, you know, proper dunce breed, proper chupid, idiot, basic beast brain, you know. And then I want to come under my feet and say, oh my god, you're an idiot, you better take your meds, oh my god, how can the earth be flat and stationary? Yeah, where do you feel us moving? All these crazy speeds. Do you even know your model? Because 90% of you globetards and globlins don't even know your fucking model. Also remember, people like myself, we got brought up on the same fucking model until we came to bomber clout realization. You see me? Are we moving all these ridiculous speeds and trajectories on an elliptical orbit? Do you know what centrifugal force is? Let me put your arse in a roundabout and spin it up going 1,000 miles an hour spinning, then orbiting in another circle going 66.6 thousand miles an hour, then following some object by some bullshit theory, well, not even theory, just some bullshit fantasy called gravity. Yes, we called it gravity, not gravity, gravity, going 550,000 miles an hour. Of course I believe it. Of course I'm a nutcase. Assholes still don't get that it's round and flat because of the energy field, the torus field, like you have a torso on your... I've gone over this a bazillion times, and again, the sun and the moon show you, because they go in their own torus fields, the hourglass, the figure 8 over a period of time. Again, you got 88 constellations, you got the figure 8 with the sun and the moon. 4 circles make up 88. 360 times 4 equals 1,440. That's how many minutes you have in a day. The sun represents the day, days and the hours, sun, weeks and the months. Same size, yin and yang. Not all these stupoistrous distances that they want to give you and fill up your brain with stupism like a fool. Anywho, let's watch the last of this stupidness.
So you can see cars going up and down the same way.
Before I waste too much kilojoules.
That's what I was doing.
The police are they're just nasty people. And
No, you're nasty people.
and
No, you can't be trusted. Along with those that know what's going on inside and out the force, government, etc. You lot can't be trusted. I'm sure there's some great... I know there is. There's some great officers out there, some of which has even shake my fucking hand from this information when I first got into this information, 2016. Yeah? Other ones don't even know what to say when I bring it up. Because they're like, oh shit. Shit. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah? So you are the scumbags. Fuck you.
we're supposed to, you know, they're supposed to protect us, not scare us and have us fearful for our lives.
No arrests were made following the incident in
No.
London, and Scotland Yard has confirmed that nothing was found in the vehicle.
Oh yeah, no shit.
British police forces are being scrutinised for their treatment of black people. The Labour leader Keir Starmer today said he was uncomfortable.
I wanna...
about the handling.
Do you know what? I might pause the video again. I might look for a longer video. Let me go back to the start anyway, quickly. Listen.
Look at this. Look at this. I'm outside my house.
You hear the song? You hear the song? This is the whole reason. Oh, we got much more than 10 minutes or 15. This is the whole reason why I'm putting out this video, just to show you. And we're going to listen to that one more time. Don't listen to the talking, you know. Listen to the song playing in the car.
Look at this. Look at this. I'm outside my house.
The driver of this
Let me
car
try and find a longer one, because I really want you to hear the song. I really want you to hear that song.
Every search you make, every click you take.
I haven't been able to watch a video back properly because it just...
It marked the car was as if we were FBI top 10.
When are they ever going to openly say that we stopped it? I haven't been able to watch it. I haven't been able to watch a video back properly because it breaks my heart hearing like my voice and how upset.
Very emotional scene unfolding. You can around the officer's conduct. It is worth saying that Bianca Williams and her partner both refute that they were driving on the wrong side of the road, or that their vehicle was.
A video already viral. The distress.
To be in that front line along with my son, it was just awful.
Bianca
Williams.
4 a.m. last Sunday morning, an athlete, Ricardo dos Santos, is about to be pulled over by police.
Turn your lights on.
His car.
What was it like to have 7?
4 a.m. last Sunday morning, an athlete.
It's racist. 44. Let's just see. So racist is 44. Fucking mission, hurry up with this bollocks, man. Oh my god. Racist. Oh shit. Oh shit, I thought it was on pause. Sorry guys, fuck it out. Yeah, racist equals 44. Excuse me, I wasn't even looking at the flipping. What do you call it then? Sorry guys. My bad there. So yeah, racist 44, yeah? I just punched it into double check because straight away I was like, I swear racist equals 44. Unbelievable. Racist 44. That's why they give you a 2-minute 44-second video with this hombre here speaking, yeah? Unbelievable. But not surprising when you know the code. I can't seem to see what I want to see here, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Bam. What song was playing in the background? This song right here. I'm All Out of Love. By what group? By who? Now this is how feisty these people are. And what happened to, or supposedly happened to, the Freemason that was or is probably still alive, the Freemason that was or is George Perry Floyd. What happened? They kneeled on his what again? So they're listening to this song, I'm all out of love. What are the odds that they're listening to that song and get pulled over by the police? I'm all out of love, yeah, by a band called Air Supply. Again, think about Eric Garner. We mentioned him again for the bazillionth time the other day. Yeah? So, that's how feisty these people are, yeah? The subliminals. And then you've got these putas and fucking pendejos readily available to align with the gang and help the gang, because whether they think it's going to help their athletic career or whether, you know what I mean, whatever the case may be. Just like that other fishy rape story that we looked at the other day with, what was her name? Ellie Wilson? Or something like that. Was her name Ellie Wilson? I mean, wow. So, homeless, flat mother loving power, spread love and light, hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer, and of course, give gracious gratitude. Let's just see if we can get that start again.
We need money.
Yeah, give gracious gratitude, but take no shit. So, last time, let's just hear the song, you know.
Seconds of them coming.
Race 18, 2 minutes 18. Race 18, 2 minutes 18 second video.
Shouting, had their batons ready, and like an orange thing to break the glass. It all happened so quickly, and it was just a shock of what they were.
Hold on, am I watching the same one? Am I going mad? Was it on Sky, the last one? Shit, what was on? Hold on, let me just go to my history. Sure. No, it was this one, 33, excuse me. Sorry, guys.
Look at this. Look at this.
Hear the song, you know?
The driver of this car.
Look at this. Look at this. I'm outside my house.
The driver of this car says it.
Alright, guys, catching a rebound. Wholeness, flat mother loving power, spread love and light, hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer, and of course, give gracious gratitude, but take no shit.